Hi, Bilkis. Hi, Bev. Okay, I'm thrown for a loop today. I got on and face look completely different. Hi, Eva. And hi, Joan. And so I didn't get to title anything. Hi, Virginia. Hi, Diane. And it was small. Hi, Debbie Pine. It just looked totally different. And the minute I clicked live, it got bigger. So I think the screen's okay. But hi, Valerie. That blew my mind. I'm like, what the heck? Things totally changed as far as getting on. Hi, Mary. Thank you for sprinkling, Bev. We're going to start in 3 minutes. I just got on a little early because it freaked me out. That's why you don't see me. It didn't give me an option to turn my camera around, but now there's an option to turn my camera around. Hi, Karen Kirshner. Screen looks fine. Thank you, Virginia. Yeah, now the options are all there. Oh, brother, whatever. But it's okay. Funny story. I went out to water my new area, and so I changed into sweats and things. And then I said, I have to go change my clothes because I'm going to have a class in a little bit. And my mom's all, no, you stay warm and comfortable. That's okay that they see you in a sweatshirt. Well, I didn't. I went and changed, and now I didn't have to because you can't see me anyway. But I thought that was cute of her to say. Thanks for sprinkling, Diane. So a few more minutes. Like I said, I just got on early because I didn't know what was happening with Facebook. Good evening, Debbie Monterio. How are you? So today I have a card, actually 2 cards. And then Tuesday I'm going to continue on as I normally do. And I'm using, for the second card that I'm making, I'm using the Sweet Treats stamp set and the Cloche dies. I love those stinking Cloche die, that Cloche die. I'm going to start off by talking about that once it's time. Hi, Kay. Thank you for sprinkling. See if I missed anybody. I looked away for a minute. Louise, hello. I think I said hi to Mary. Thanks for coming, everybody. 1 more minute. I'll show you my host code if you need that. So now I'm thinking they're going to say go live and then switch your camera, which is not cool. Hi, Terry. All right. 7 o'clock. Let's get started. There is my host code. I've had it up for a while, so I'll move it. There's my store link and my email. YouTube, if you need to, or if you'd like to watch on YouTube. All right, I am going to start with talking about the cards that I made on Tuesday. This is one of them in Very Vanilla. Here's the one in Shimmer White. And the reason I'm showing the differences is because we have a winner, correct? And then here's the one with the ribbon weaved inside the other ribbon. And here's the one without the ribbon weaved. So those are the differences. Let's see who gets to pick one. And this woman's on a roll. She's on a roll. She won again. Louise, congratulations. So I need to know if you want weaved ribbon or not, or white, shimmer white, or vanilla. I know you're on, so if you can tell me right now, that'd be great. Let's see if she's probably typing, so I can give her a minute. Weave. Okay, that's this one. All right, so she's going to get this one. And the reason I wanted her to tell me right now is because I'm being generous, and I'm going to pick a second winner. You're welcome. I don't know that I saved your address, so if you can email me your address, email is the fastest way for me to find it. Some people, they send it various ways. So there's my email, MoFun. We have MoFun here, 44, my husband's favorite number, at iCloud.com. All right. And then, so I wrote this down before I came on, and I said the fourth person I see is going to get to pick what Louise did not pick. So we have, we have three. Let me see, we have this one. So we have the white shimmer, we'll call it the not weaved, and then we have the vanilla. Fourth person I saw, Joan Horner. So which one do you want, Joan? And I'll put your name on that, and then you send me your address to my email. So it might be, this is a white shimmer, not weaved, and vanilla. Not weaved. All right. There you go. Okay. So I was looking at this stamp set here. Classic Cloche. Because I already had the sweet treats. You're welcome, Joan. You're very, very welcome. And I just love this cloche. And so I finally got this set, and I was looking at the stamps in it, and this long stamp here, this line. I wanted to show you an idea for your envelopes with that line. And I stamped that in the dark gray color. What color was that? Our darkest gray. What is it? Basic gray? Yeah, basic gray. So that's what I did. And I want to remind you of the card I made for Halloween using the cloche. You guys all know that I try to change things up and make images different than what they were meant to be. So look how cute that is to send out that way. But I wanted to remind you of this card so you see where the ideas that I keep flowing through my brain here. So that's what the subject is today. But when I started stamping, I had on my desk these leftovers from open house when we made the make and take. And I had this leftover when I was showing the stamps and how I colored this with the pastel chalks. And I had a little bow laying here on my desk. This was all just clustered here. And I had this piece where I showed you how to use a folder and only emboss a strip down the middle of your cardstock. And I thought, well, this isn't trash. I can't throw any of this away. It's all beautiful. So I'm going to use this piece on the card I'm about to make you in a minute. And I'm going to use these pieces and make a treasure. So from can't be trash to treasure. So let's just put this very vanilla piece onto basic gray cardstock, since I had DSP cut out in gray already. And when you see a bunch of pieces laying on your desk from other projects that didn't get used up, see how they would look. See how you can use them. This even had dimensionals on it already. So this just reminded me of a flower garden, because we have a rose here and another big flower here and a small rose there. And now we have a, I don't know what that is. I forget. Somebody told me the name of this flower before, but I can't remember. Then I had this ribbon bow already tied. And I thought, oh my goodness, all these pieces are laying here for me, and they're making a card that I like. Where should I put the bow? Up or down? You guys want to help me? Cone flower, that's right. Thank you again, Bev. Up here or down here? Where should I put? You know what? I'm going to put it up here. I know I asked you to help me to decide, but I just changed my mind and decided I'm going to put it there, and I have a reason, which you guys didn't know about. So the stamp set that I was gravitating down, yes, it would look good down there, but I'm going to put a sentiment, so I changed my mind. So in this stamp set, there is warmth, joy, and happiness. That's one stamp. It's right like here. Hi, Sheila, welcome. And I stamped it, and then I cut it out into 3 pieces: warmth, joy, and happiness. And to me, it was the warmth of the sun bringing out our garden, the joy that our flowers and gardens bring us, and how happy we are with all the nature that God provides us. I love being out in my garden. So I just combined all these scraps together, and I was going to put it together. I said, you know, I'm going to start my life by showing them what you can do with all your leftover pieces. Isn't that great? And I think that warmth, joy, and happiness can be used for many, many different things. Single words or all together, not just Christmas, as it suggests here, or in the winter part of the year. Okay, so that was just a little side thought that I had there. The big flowers, this one here, comes from the artistically inked, artistic dies is what they're called. So I saved this one. Thank you, Debbie. I saved this one for the card I'm going to do now. And it was just laying on my desk, like I said, and when I started making my card, I just thought, oh boy, here I go again with my lacy background with the look that I like so much. So let's use that. And then I thought, let's fancy it up with some gold cardstock. That is the gold foil sheets. It's kind of bright light here. So here we go, gold foil sheets. And there is their item number if you need some of those. I also, in this card, am using a window sheet piece. So here is the window sheet number. Okay. Back to the crinkled open weave ribbon. And this is the evening evergreen color. the Evening Evergreen Stampin' Pad. And some foam adhesive strips. Page 167, item number 141825. Along with, of course, your paper trimmer to cut everything down and your liquid glue to make this card. Okay, so the cardstock, well, let me show you the card. There's the warmth, joy, and happiness. Here's the cutout cloche with the scenery behind it. Thank you for the hearts. And you're not recognizing the gold pieces, and that's because we have a new bundle coming out that's going to be available in the January through June mini catalog. Demonstrators got to order it early, and I am going to be doing a class with it in November because customers can order it in November. And it's a really gorgeous set. And I married it with this card with the artistic dies and the cloche die. Hi, Kathleen. Then on the inside, it's a Christmas card, so the magic of Christmas never ends. But I just thought this was very, very, very pretty to look in the 3D. So let's get started making that. I mentioned that I needed a window sheet. And in the dies, the cloche dies, there are 3 trees. There's more branches, which I love. There's the cloche. There's little trees, medium-sized trees. This one is like, I don't know, a piece of wood. And then this one is little mountain birds that go with the stamp set here. So a very, very nice bundle. So I used the Evening Evergreen cardstock, and I cut out 3 of the trees, and all 3 cut out at one time with this one die, and I cut out the cloche. So I took a layer piece of 4.5 by 11. I'm sorry, 4.25. I don't know what I just said because it's wrong. 4.25 by 4. Okay, this one's right. 4 by 5.25. Lord have mercy. All right, that is a layer piece of cardstock. And I put the cloche die on there and cut it out. And then behind there, I place the trees and this piece here and the window sheet. So how do we start? We start with the window sheet. Okay, so I'm going to turn this over. And this piece, you just want to cut it. You can cut it any size that works for you, but you just want to make sure that you're bigger than the window that you've cut out. So this one was 3 3/4 by 4 is what I did. I'm going to take my Stampin' Seal Plus and just put some seal here. Now this is not going to be a shaker card or anything, so you don't have to worry about sealing it down really well. You just want to get it so the window sheet sticks to the vanilla cardstock. Okay. And then lay it down. Okay, see there? Now, I had something on my paper, so I got a little dust there. But I was watching one of my downlines live today, Eva, and she was saying that if you get things on your foil paper or probably even your window sheets, just take a used dryer sheet. And I don't have any dryer sheets, but now I want to go buy some because you can clean off your fingerprints and any adhesive and stuff that you've erased, and there's a little mark, you can get it off with the used dryer sheet. So I didn't know that. That's a really good idea, really good trick. So I also use these clear gems. I only have one this size left, and I placed it at the top here. Yeah, isn't that a great tip? That's from Eva. And then let's go, oops, let me see. Yeah, that's the outside. And let's go to the inside. And now I'm going to get my trees. I've cut everything out for you because you guys know how to do that. So here's my trees, and I put the largest one in the middle. And so I'm just going to take a mini glue dot. Working on a window sheet, it's just easier than glue, because then I have to wait for it to dry. Yes, thank you, Eva. That was a great tip. And then these trees do have a front and a back. See, the back is a little more plain. The front, you can see the cutouts better. Okay, I don't want this glue dot to get too high because I don't want it to show out the window. So I'm going to check and make sure that I'm not showing any glue there. I'm not, okay. And then let's get the front of this one. Oh, thank you, classy card. Wow. And look at that through the window. So at this point, you can take another piece of 4 by 5 1/4 and place it down, and you have this plain background back there, or you can put some designer series paper back there, or whatever you want. You can stamp some snow. You can do a zillion different things, right? But I was saying I had this piece, and I just loved how that showed through. So I'm going to take this piece, and I'm going to go to those strips that I mentioned. Yes, I do have a YouTube channel. I'm not on YouTube right this minute. I'm on Facebook. But I do have, and it's just my name, Beverly Morales, on YouTube. And you can see all my replays there. And if you're friends, if you know friends that want to watch but they don't have Facebook, you can send them there. So now I'm just using these strips because they're so easy and they lift up the window a good height. And I think it's better than using a zillion dimensionals, don't you? And when you have little pieces left, save them because they're good for other projects. And just do not overlap them where they meet. Just butt up right to it. Set it down and cut it off. Okay, so now this is going to lift on top. I see a little something there. Erase that off. Okay. Okay, so then I place that on there to see where I want to put this and how I want this to go. So right about here. Yep. All right, so this doesn't need a whole lot of glue, but we still want it not to move around, right? So I'll just put little dots of glue here and there lightly, just to get it to stay. Oh, I just love this card. So now we're going to peel off the backing, just like we do dimensionals, except it's a long strip. And I think I gave you the page number, 167. If you don't have these, you might want to put them on your next order because they are great to have. And also the adhesive foam sheets. Might as well get those too. I love those, and in fact, I'm going to use them on Tuesday. All right, so now I'm going to be careful and line this up to try to get the two 4 by 5 1/4 pieces even. All right, so then this piece here is just for the inside of the card. And now I can lay this down on top. And I can just do that with my liquid glue. Eva's on YouTube. I don't know. She might be. Eva, are you on YouTube? Okay, so the new set that demonstrators can order now to start making samples with is called Eden's Garden. And it's beautiful. Just like the Garden of Eden. Beautiful. So I've started to use those just to share. I'm just giving you a sneak peek right now, just to share how gorgeous this bundle is going to be. Look how that instantly dressed that up. Then I'm going to go to a scrap of vanilla cardstock. So when you cut your cardstock down, when you layer, you have all these strips left. Eva says yes, she's on YouTube. Are the trees on top or underneath the window? They're underneath the window, so they're like in a cloche. They're like underneath the dome. Okay, so here is a strip of vanilla cardstock, and here is my stamp that says warmth, joy, and happiness. And I'm going to use the Evening Evergreen ink. Now on Tuesday, I have a heck of fun card to show you that is, you're welcome, is completely different than this. You would not even imagine it came from the same stuff. But that's all I'm going to say because I don't want to give it away. But I've already shown you how to make a ghost with the cloche. And this is the cloche stamp. Show it to you again. But I'm going to show you something else with this die. Okay, so this is too big. I don't want to hide all that pretty gold. So let me get this down. So I'm going to fussy cut my warmth, joy, and happiness. And this one's very easy to do because most of it is straight. That's straight. We're just going to do a little bit here, and then everything else is straight. And this is also the words that I cut up into 3 pieces on the first card I made. And then the card I make on Tuesday, I'm going to ask you if you think that this would go good on that one too, because I think it would, but sometimes I can be a little corny, but I really think I could, so you guys are going to have to tell me. Okay, what dies is the gold strip. That is the new set from Eden's Garden. Yes, brand spanking new. Demonstrators can get it right now. Customers can get it. Oh, not, I said November 1st, November 2nd. Okay, and then I'm just going to set this down. Okay, also in the Eden's garden are these leaves. Hi, Karen, Tenny, hi. I'm going to place those right there, and I'm going to use a mini glue dot for these. And I just think they're beautiful in the foil paper. Sometimes I think I get the mini glue dot on there, and I don't. There. Okay. And then, oh, I need those again. And then I showed you on Tuesday how to crinkle your ribbon with your heat tool. So I did that in advance since I showed that to you already. And if you're new to me and you did not see that, you can go back to my last Facebook Live and you'll see how I crinkled the ribbon with the heat tool. So now you decide how long you want this ribbon to be. I think I want it to end right there. Take your pick tool, we'll grab, I'm a master. Thank you, sweetie. And set this down here. And then take that crinkled ribbon and have it sit still for you exactly where you want it. Pull this one down. Do the same thing. And see how easy that was? Very, very easy. Yet elegant. Someone said classy. I think it's very attractive. Now this one's wanting to keep moving on me. So if you notice something like that happening, just take another mini and paste it down like that so it won't keep moving on you. Thank you, Debbie. I think I saw a heart. Thank you so much. And then here's the inside. And I think I have the Magic of Christmas. Thank you. You guys are filling my heart up with hearts. Thank you so much. Tap, tap, tap. Place onto the inside of the card. And you know, from the Eden's garden, this might look pretty in here too. What the heck, why not, huh? Let's see. Let me try this one. This is just something that just popped into my head. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, okay, I got a halo there, so I'm glad I checked it. Thank you, Latrice. Ooh, I hadn't used this stamp yet. Look how pretty that image is. Okay. Let's get this inside the card. And we are done. I noticed I was keeping you guys longer than I normally do the past few lives, so I said, you know, I better shorten this up a little bit. So I cut some things out in advance, knowing that I had shown you how to do that prior. So there they go. Now in the stamp set, you have the little villages, the snow villages, the church, the birds, and then in this sweet treat set, we've got the cupcakes, the pie. This was I used for Halloween, and I forget what that's called. It's Christmas cake of some type. I have a halo because I'm an angel. Oh, Virginia. So sweet. Now, the other thing I thought about doing, but I didn't, because I thought that the gold and the window and the shine of the window sheet and the trees and the background with the artistic dyes didn't need the vanilla to go through a folder. Didn't need it, but definitely could if you want. Then you would have texture there. So that's the card for tonight. And if you will come back Tuesday at 2, I'm going to show you what else this cloche can do, and I think you're going to love it. Is there any questions? Thank you, Diane. Are there any questions? I don't see any. And I have had you for 33 minutes, so I think we're kind of on schedule this time. All right, ladies. Hope to see you Tuesday. Bye-bye.